It has become customary for the Boston Celtics to be connected to any kind of trade rumor that may be going around. They have an unpreceded collection of assets that give them more than enough material to trade for anyone, and Danny Ainge has spoken about making a trade while being one of the most active GMs with the smaller deals too. Most recently, the rumours have hit some new heights. This season is just about getting started, and both Klay Thompson and Anthony Davis are being connected to the Celtics. At this point, there is absolutely nothing serious and no reason to believe anything is imminent, but it is impossible to ignore the talk. So in today's video, we will look at the possible pros and cons and the best trade in both scenarios. So, let's begin. While neither rumour has any real legitimacy to it yet, the Thompson one becomes more interesting. Thompson has had a slow start to the season, and the Golden State Warriors have not immediately been the greatest basketball team as anyone has ever seen. There may be some rumblings and there could be some minor talk, but no one should be expecting him to be traded anywhere anytime soon. For the Celtics, it becomes difficult to see what they could offer. The Warriors are in win-now mode, and that eliminates Boston's best assets in their draft picks. They have a lot of young talent, but they will never be the real focus in the trade. The best the Celtics could offer the Warriors would be Avery Bradley or Jay Crowder, likely in a package deal, and neither of them makes much sense for the Warriors. Thompson is already a great two-way player with a much higher ceiling with his three-point shooting than Bradley. They may be thinking about the defense Bradley could provide, but the two-way guard is not why they are struggling. Thompson is a strong defender throughout his career, even if Bradley may be getting separation in that area. It is not enough for the Warriors to trade off his shooting. Crowder, though, could be an intriguing option. His ability to play in smaller lineups could make a difference. He has some of the defense they could be looking for, while being a very capable shooter. The problem is that while Crowder's defense could improve them, it will not solve any of their problems. The Warriors and the Celtics have similar issues with their interior defense, making it difficult for the Celtics to offer the Warriors anything they believe will improve them enough right now to even consider trading Thompson. The Davis rumours certainly make more sense, but there is even less substance to the talk. Davis is a once-in-a-generation type player, and if it is not for his extensive injury history, he may be the most untradeable player in the NBA. Davis would also command an astronomical return and would force the Celtics to gut their assets much more so than Thompson. The Pelicans, however, also to gain a lot more from the Celtics. The Brooklyn Nets have been better than expected, which I predicted, but those next two first-round picks are incredibly valuable, and Boston has a unique collection of young players, including multiple stashed overseas right now. Trading with the Celtics would allow the Pelicans to finally get some depth on their roster and give them the additional draft picks that could finally allow them to have an overall team that is talented enough. That being said, this is still one of the greatest talents to ever come out of college. His dynamic ability as a two-way player is unprecedented. He is transforming what can be expected out of a big man. He is a dominant rebounder and rim protector while possessing the offensive skills to play any position. The only reason Davis may become available is if he expressed disdain to the franchise, and he has never appeared to be that kind of player to demand a trade. The injuries could also be a factor, but Davis could require a trade haul that Ainge would not be willing to give up. Ainge has been an active and willing trader, but he never sacrifices value. It is hard to imagine an asking price for Davis that Ainge would find reasonable enough to pull the trigger. Right now, these trade rumours are all talk that can give Celtics fans an opportunity to imagine what kind of unstoppable force they could become by adding someone like Davis or Thompson. These are just examples of that next level talent that Ainge has continually spoken of, and they are also players whose situations have not been ideal this year. If something happens, it will be known very quickly, but fans should not have any realistic hope that these players will leave to go to the TD Gardens. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Boston are under the heat right now for a slow start, and their name always pops up in trade rumours. Anthony Davis and Klay Thompson have been some of the biggest stories recently in trade rumours, and I just put two in the one video, so this video is basically like a 3-in-1. Also, if you didn't really understand what I was saying there, Boston pretty much has no chance of getting either of those players. But now it's for Q&A time! Like I said at the end of my last video, I said I would answer some questions, so here is one I got from Giovanni Ortiz. He asks, who do you think will make the playoffs? Well, I believe the Western Conference's top 8 will be number 8, Memphis Grizzlies, number 7, Phoenix Suns, number 6, Utah Jazz, number 5, Portland Trail Blazers, number 4, Houston Rockets, number 3, LA Clippers, number 2, San Antonio Spurs, number 1, Golden State Warriors. And now the Eastern Conference, for my Eastern Conference playoffs contenders are number 8, Charlotte Hornets, number 7, Chicago Bulls, number 6, New York Knicks, number 5, Miami Heat, number 4, Atlanta Hawks, number 3, Boston Celtics, number 2, Toronto Raptors, and number 1, Cleveland Cavaliers. I actually made 3 previews on the standings and champs, etc. So if you like, you can go check that out for more and more in-depth reason behind I put them in this position. Also, I believe that the Golden State Warriors will defeat the Cleveland Cavaliers in the NBA Finals. Thanks for asking. So thanks again for watching. If you want to comment more questions, just do it on my channel discussion or in the comment section of this video or on my Washington Wizards one. Please keep me up to date if you want a second channel too. But anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe. And peace out, my friends.